Ooh, have y'all heard the latest? Allegedly, Paedon has went on live and said something about Dayton was kicked off the show for doing something bad. Allegedly. I didn't see the live personally. I can't find it, so I don't know. But people are talking about it on the interwebs. So, per usual, we're going to talk about it. Okay? This fan posted to Reddit Paedon's live, Dayton. Did anyone see Paedon's live where he talked about Dayton? He said that he got kicked off the show for doing something bad, but wouldn't or couldn't say anything more. I missed most of it. Did anyone see or record it? That is the question. Did anyone see or record it? Meet us in the comments below. Fans took to the comments section and sounded off. This fan wrote, kicked off by who? TLC? I mean, you can almost get away with, and they'll keep you employed, abuse, theft, domestic abuse, financial abuse, white supremacy. TLC will turn a blind eye. Allegedly, by the way. This is just a fan's comment. That's like 75% of the 90 Day Fiancé cast members. The Duggars tick all the boxes. The Browns tick some that we know of. Little People, Big World ticks some. Did they mean chick or tick? All TLC shows are effed up in one way or another. It's crazy. Yet there's so many people on these Sister Wives and 90 Day and Duggar fan groups. So, I mean, clearly there's an interest somewhere. I noticed that most times when Dayton was interviewed, he would say something truthful that accidentally contradicted Cody and Robin's narrative. Like randomly saying he got into school in Flagstaff while Cody and Robin were still pretending the Flagstaff move was a family decision. I wonder if it was something like that. They didn't want him on the show because they'd have to explain exactly how they need him to lie. Exactly. Or, like how he commented when Aurora had a panic attack, he said something about her being the favorite, or in general, he was over it. That was season 14, I think. And I don't know if we saw him after that. Yes, I remember that. He was like, oh, is she serious? As if he'd never seen her act like that way before and thought it was a joke. Totally contradictory to the story Cody and Robin had gotten the girls to play along with. Yep, remember that. Cody had to carry her to the room and Sabin came with and they closed the door. I know Dayton was not having any of that. A lot of autistic people do have a tendency to tell the truth. Dayton was a truth teller from the beginning. The first season, he was complaining about the sisters being whiny, spoilt, and annoying. You could chalk it up to being the typical thing a big brother would say, but he isn't wrong. As an autistic person, I can attest, LOL. That poor kid must suffer being near Cody. To be honest, no one in the family can handle truth. They think you're being mean. Same thing with the biological dad. I'm sure Robin didn't like that. Once Dayton was 18, he reconnected with his dad. Allegedly. All of these are alleged statements made by fans. I just want to reiterate that so everybody, knows. That is true. My 12-year-old granddaughter is autistic and has no fear or filter. They speak what's on their mind when needed. I thought it was Robin who said, Dayton, want to tell them where you got in that scene. So Robin prompted Dayton to say that. He probably went and saw his biological father and they removed him. Yes, I agree. Remember the look on his face when they told him about the adoption? I heard this, that he went and spent a summer with David when he was grown and after, the university. Then when he got back, he was out of the house and in the trailer. Kicked off by production or forced out by Cody and Robin. I think Dayton was sick of his mom's BS. All through the series, he'd say things that directly contradicted things his mom would say. As someone with autism, my guess is that his inclination was always to blurt out truth that was truthful, not truths his mom would plant in his brain. I heard he was relegated. Relegated. What? I heard he moved to the RV in the driveway for not obeying the COVID rules. I've not heard anything about getting off the show. Interesting. Yeah, I remember that, but this possibly seemed about something else. Either way, Paedon is not afraid to be chatty and messy. Was this a recent live? Because somebody posted like it was a recent live. Say it isn't so. Surely by doing something bad, Paedon meant that Dayton had the audacity trying to break free from his mother's grip and venture out and live independently or express an opinion that wasn't one that she wanted her tenders to hear. Whoop, that was a mouthful. I bet he did something really terrible, like go to a friend's house or put his phone in his pocket, or worse, tell the truth. Or worst of all, talk to his father or siblings. He did something bad. No, I never heard that. This is my thoughts exactly. Go on. Come on, Paedon, don't tease, tell. I bet he gave a dolly a swirly. Paedon has the best tea on the family. His absolute obsession with hearing himself talk is our gain. He does have the best tea and isn't afraid to share. Again, my thoughts. My husband just said Cody's on and you are scowling and yelling on the screen and rolling your eyes. David's on and you are laughing and smiling. I felt that statement. Yes, David's a hoot. I literally could watch the scene with Dave. Okay, well, I'm curious about Paedon's live. Did anybody catch that? Because I think fans were getting off on another road like I tend to do a lot of the times. Was this a recent live by Paedon? Did you catch it? If so, link it in the comment section below for those of us who hasn't seen it yet. We want to see it, okay? We want to hear it. We want to sip the tea that Paedon is serving. And I agree, Paedon does serve some tea. Oh, absolutely. A lot of people do from this show. Because I'm going to tell you something, not everybody can entertain a lie, especially when they're living it. You know, if somebody's out here saying something that you're out here living, you're like, wait a minute now. That's not what's going on. There's a lot of people like that. A lot of people, okay? A lot of people. And I've said from the jump, I think that's why Dayton isn't on the show, because Robin was like, well, wait a minute. We can't coerce him or make him act and pretend like, you know, these storylines are true. So let's just get him off the show. I do believe that. Absolutely. I believe it was Robin's decision. Robin and Cody's. Mainly Robin's. Because remember, Cody said in the recent episode, hey, if Mama's happy, we're all happy. Y'all let me know what you think below. Where is Dayton? If you got any tea, be sure you email me if you want to remain anonymous. I totally respect that. We can do that. Okay, I can post all the tea and say an anonymous. A person wished to remain anonymous. An inside source. You get my drift. Don't forget to like and share this video. Also, subscribe if you're new here. I love you for watching. Stay tuned. I got a lot more on the way. I'll see you in my next video or in the comments below.